Hi, this is Kenny Harper, and I'm here with DeVore Richter, and we have some awesome content for you if you're looking to build and grow your business. Now, to give an overview of what we're going to be talking about today, the topic is creating 3K to 10K offers in your business. Now, why would you want to do that? Well, if you're looking
I wonder.
depending on what your business is, 3K or 10K, that may be a lot, that may be a little. It really doesn't matter. The point is you want to create some sort of high ticket offer so you can grow, scale your business. You want to be working smarter, not harder. And what we're going to be talking about today that you're going to get is what is a high ticket offer? We want to fully understand what that is. And in a moment, Jen's going to be helping talk through that. We're also going to be identifying what your clients really need and making an offer that gives them the total solution. So you really want to understand that you're creating an offer that is providing value. That's important. We're going to be sharing and discussing the hidden dangers of not having a high ticket offer. There's pros and cons to anything you do, so you want to make sure that you understand that. And then what holds us back? We're going to discuss that a little bit. So let's start off by my business partner and marketing maven, Miss DeVore Richter. I'd like you to just share with our audience what exactly is a high ticket offer in the first place?
Well, I mean, it depends on the business, like you said, but for the purpose of this video, we're going to be talking to business owners that are in coaching, you're in consulting, maybe you're an expert in your field, and you get paid for what you know and not just what you do. Does that make sense? So you have knowledge that can help someone. It can impact their business. It can impact their health. It can impact their relationships. And you get paid as an expert. That's what we're going to be talking about in terms of what is a high ticket offer. We're talking about your expert knowledge in a service-based, high-end profession. And to me, a high ticket offer, what I've found talking and coaching with a lot of business owners and consultants and coaches in this space is that generally a high ticket offer is seen as a service-based package that's between $3,000 to $10,000. Of course, there are people that sell high ticket offers way more, way bigger than that, up to $20,000 to even $40,000, up to $100,000. But for the purpose of this conversation, we're going to be talking about maybe creating your very first high ticket offer between $3,000 and $10,000, and it's based on your expertise as a service professional.
So this could be service professionals of all sorts of gamuts, right?
Yeah.
From the financial space to the health and wellness space, from the education. Really, if you have knowledge and expertise, and your people you serve have that need for what you know, then you have an opportunity to help them and provide value.
I think if you, as an expert, can change someone's life, like really, really impact them in a big way, give them a big transformation, then you deserve to have a high ticket offer as one of your service offerings, and your clients deserve it as well. We're going to talk about that here more in a moment.
So that's important. Creating an offer just for the sake of creating an offer, that can be, you're doing yourself and your client a disservice if your focus is really just on making more money. So it's really about what your clients need and how you can provide them value, how you can provide them more and give them a better transformation. So if you could share a little bit about identifying how you can go about identifying what your clients really need and making an offer that really gives them a complete solution, and the difference between that and kind of a patch job that some people tend to offer for being cheap.
Yeah, I like that word, the patch job, because I think sometimes as service professionals, we get into the habit of handing out like free consultations or $100 an hour consults. And truthfully, those are patch jobs. You're not going to be able to solve someone's problem and change their life in an hour. You're just not, right? So what is the big life problem that you're solving for them? And what is the outcome that they're looking for? So I work with business owners, and their big life problem that they're trying to solve is that they need their business to grow, right? They want to make 6 figures, maybe even 7 figures as a consultant, a coach, or an expert. And for some reason, they're probably the reason why they don't have that outcome, this 6-figure business, is because they're probably guilty of handing out patch jobs, right? And not valuing what it is that they actually do, what purpose they serve, and how they really can solve a person's life. So it's not really about the quantity of the information that's in your high ticket offer. It's not about putting more stuff in it. It's about what is the outcome that you can get for someone and how fast can you get it for them. That is what becomes really valuable and really a really high ticket, is because you're giving them a transformation and getting them to the end result a lot faster.
Awesome. So if you're tuning in right now, we're talking about creating high offers, high ticket offers, right? Yeah. So offers that you can give to your prospect, and not just so you can make more money, which that is a benefit of having a high ticket offer, but so you can provide more of a transformation to your ideal customer. So if you have any questions that you would like to kind of chat in, we're doing this live, and we're looking for anybody to ask any questions. We'll be answering some questions. Or if you like this, you think it's valuable, go ahead and give it a little thumbs up, a little share. That would be appreciated.
Yeah. And, also just to expand upon what we were just talking about, I think it's really important for us to think about, what is the problem that you solve for your clients? What is the purpose that you serve? And then you could break it down really simply by thinking about what are all the steps that you would take in that process to getting your client that ultimate transformation, to getting them that ultimate outcome. And then you could create a package or a workshop or a master class or a service offering based on all of those steps. And it doesn't have to be complicated. The simpler is the better. And so I would also encourage you to just think about what are the core things that your client needs to get to their ultimate transformation, and not really think about all the stuff that you can cram in it. It's not about that. Thanks for the comment, Casey. I appreciate it.
Awesome. And that is an important thing to consider, is, really thinking about the outcome rather than the features, the benefits of the benefits. A lot of times it's the features that we tend to think about because we see it when we're looking at other commercials. But when people are coming to you as an expert, they're coming for your expertise, for your knowledge, and they're ultimately looking to have a transformation. They have either some sort of pain that they're trying to move away from, or they have a desire that they're trying to achieve, something that they want. So how do you help them get to where they want to go?
Yeah, I like if you think about high ticket experiences in general. So say you go to the best restaurant in New York City. Okay, you save up all year and you go to this awesome, amazing restaurant. What's going to happen when you walk in there? The decor is going to be elegant. It's going to be understated. When you sit down, they're going to give you this beautiful white plate with this beautifully arranged food on it. You're not going to get an overload of food, right? And they're not going to have lights flashing and all this distraction going on, right? They're going to give you an elegant, understated experience. They're going to change your life because you're going to taste this amazing food and you're going to have a romantic evening with your wife or your husband or your spouse, and you're going to love it. That's what it's about. It's not about more. It's about providing just the right amount to give them the ultimate experience. So then on the other end is low ticket experiences, Golden Corral. Okay. I've been to a Golden Corral and it's more. They give you more. There's a whole buffet. You can get as much food as you want for $20, right? But the experience, it's meh, So sometimes if you're thinking about high ticket experiences and high ticket offers, it's not about having more. It's about having just the right amount that gives the person the right transformation and what it is that they are actually looking for.
Awesome. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for the comment.
Hey, Alita.
So I was actually talking to one of my colleagues, Christoph Weinman. He's out in Las Vegas. He's the president for the National Customer Service Association in Las Vegas. Yeah. And I'm proofing his book. I'm actually getting a chance to read his book before it comes out. And he just talked about that. He talked about when people, customer service, right? Yeah. When people are coming into an experience, they're coming with a mindset, and they have different touch points that they'll experience your business. So when you really want to provide great value, you've got to understand where your customers are at and meet them in their mind frame and give them the things that they actually want and need, right?
Yes.
So that is an important part. Now, so you talked about identifying what your clients really need and making sure that your offer them gives them a total solution. I think one of the challenges there, we got another comment, Casey. How do you not give too much away? That's a question. It's a good question. Good segue. We'll come back to that question in a moment. But I was going to mention, when you're offering something, right, the challenge is, that's a good debate right there. How do you know you're not giving too much away? Because what you don't want to do is you give everything away, and then it's not being valued.
They get overwhelmed. That's how you know. Right? They don't make progress and they get overwhelmed. We just need to cut out all the BS, you guys. Like, just cut it out. If it's not going to give them the ultimate transformation, if it's not going to give them the ultimate outcome, then it's not serving them. It's just confusing them. The number one problem that most business owners have is that they're overwhelmed and they're frustrated. And they're overwhelmed and frustrated. There's too much information. Information doesn't change a person's life. It just doesn't. Transformation. Give them the transformation. Break down the steps. What is it exactly? If it is not in the exact step, then put it aside. Save that for a different class. Save that for a different client, right? But just get down to the basics, you guys. Back to basics. What is the ultimate outcome? What is the transformation? And what are the steps that your clients need? And then that's how you know you're going to serve them to the fullest and not overwhelm them with information and make them feel frustrated.
So if you're just tuning in, we are taking questions. If you want to chat something in, if you like this, we love the thumbs up. We love the wows. We even love the hearts, depending on what we're saying.
I think it's like this, Kenny. Yeah, you got to get your thumbs down like that.
There you go.
There you go.
I love it so much.
I think that's pumpkins. This looks like pumpkins. I think that's hearts. There you go. You're so weird.
Being too creative.
Crazy.
Maybe I should put my headset down again.
Yeah.
Keep it interesting, people. Entertainment's a really important part of this, by the way. So if you have comments, shares, likes, that's great. We're kicking off some new things in this quarter, so that's great. But we're talking about creating 3K to 10K offers for your business. We talked about so far, what is a high ticket offer? If you have information, you have something of transformation, you want to create something that's going to give someone an outcome, not just giving them something to get a sale, but you want to give something that's going to get results for them. Yes. And so you really need to identify what your clients really need and make an offer that gives them the total solution so that they can get from where they're at to where they want to go.
Fast.
Now, what are the hidden dangers of not having a high ticket offer?
Ooh, we have made this mistake. I think we can speak from personal experience about the dangers of not having a high ticket offer. When we first started our agency over 4 years ago, we were trying to serve everyone and we were afraid of having high ticket offers. And so our prices were lower than truthfully what our value was. And the danger that was in that was that we were able to attract a whole bunch of clients, a whole bunch of customers, but the volume of people that we needed to serve with these low prices got really frustrating because we knew that we weren't, able to serve them at the highest. We were just really handing out Band-Aids, just like little patches of information or patches in terms of projects. Like we would build a website for them or we would do their branding, but we weren't really giving them the whole complete marketing system because the prices just wouldn't allow us to do it. And so once we got to the point we were overwhelmed with volume of clients at a low price, we realized we needed to do something differently, not only for us to keep our sanity, but also for our clients so that we could really give them what they want, which is a predictable marketing system that's going to work, not just a part of the system. They needed the entire thing. So that's one of the hidden dangers of not having a high ticket offer is that you get in with like high volume of clients and you're like way in over your head trying to serve everyone and give them the high level of customer service that they deserve.
So that's, this can happen a lot. We talk about this. We run a group here in Jacksonville called Experts of Influence. So those of you tuning in from around the country, or maybe even other sides of the world. We do have a couple people from other countries tuned into our brands. But if you're tuned in, we run this group, and one of the guys that we think is a thought leader that we look up to is Mr. Dan Kennedy. And he talks about, how not to just look at what everyone else is doing and follow suit.
Right.
Because that's the trap we fall into. We see, what is everyone else in my industry doing? And that's what we did, right? Everyone else was offering web design or, social media marketing or things of that nature. So we were just offering commodity-based services.
Yes.
So he says, look what everyone else is doing and do the complete opposite. Do the opposite in a way that you're going to be doing something different, and you want to differentiate and take it to another level to where you're providing something superior. And by providing a complete solution, as Jen was saying, that is doing something different, and it's differentiation to the point of elevation, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the dangers of not having that high ticket offer, as Jen pointed out, could be that you're being seen as a commodity.
Yes.
So you have to lower your prices. It's the overwhelm you can have if you have low prices. If you're serving low price customers, you'll attract other low price customers. Yep. And if you're not being able to build the business that you're ultimately able to build. So you can choose to be the Walmart, or you can choose to be the high end. It's up to you.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with having a product or a solution that's in the volume model, but you have to have your business set up to handle that. And what we started to realize was that, wow, we had to have all this extra staff. We had to have all these team members. It was just a lot. And we are trying to design our business for a better level of freedom, to where we're able to work from where we want, when we want, how we want, with whom we want, and not be tied down to this big machine. We want to kind of keep it lean so that our lives are free to enjoy. And that model just did not work for us. The high ticket or the high ticket service offerings, that model works better for us because we can work with fewer people at a higher level. That's the choice that we've made.
But wait, there's more. We don't know. We're not doing this just for ourselves. That is the whole spirit of what we're looking to do for the people that we serve. We always talk to the people that are tuned into our frequency about thinking about the lifestyle that they want.
Yes.
And then we're going to work with you to help build the business around it.
Right.
People are doing it wrong.
I mean, you don't want to attract the wrong clients. You don't want to burn yourself out. And, you want to be able to fully serve at the ultimate level. That's what it's all about.
So a lot of people think, oh, this is great. It's nice. You have an agency. You've been doing this for a while. You can sell high ticket items. And thanks, Aletha, for the Heart Experts of Influence, by the way. You've been doing this for a while. That's great for you, but I can't do this. These are the things. What are the things that hold people back from creating these offers in the first place?
I think what holds people back from creating high ticket offers is what holds them back from doing anything. Mindset. You have to believe that you're worth it, and you have to believe that what you do provides a life-changing transformation for someone, and that it's valuable. What is the impact that you're making in their life? Now, if your service or your product doesn't change someone's life, maybe a high ticket offering isn't for you. I'm just saying this is for people that are changing other people's lives. You're changing their relationships. You're improving their health. You're changing their business. If you're reaching in and touching them on the heart and really impacting their lives, you deserve to have a high ticket offer in your business, and your clients deserve it also. They deserve your very, very best. And if you have a high ticket offering, the only thing that's holding you back is from you believing that you can do it and that your clients want it. That's what's holding you back. I
know I was guilty of this when I started out as a freelance web designer years back. I had a hard time believing that I could charge for an hourly rate of anywhere above $30 an hour.
What?
Because at the time, I was working in an advertising agency, right? And the advertising agency, I had a pretty nice job. $30 an hour for a salaried position isn't bad because you're getting paid the 40-hour work week, right? But freelancers and entrepreneurs don't get paid 40 hours a week typically. They don't, so they have to change their pricing to compensate. So it took a little mind shift, right, to raise up the price. And then I looked around and said the competitive price of my industry, changed the pricing to meet what competition was doing, try to be competitive on price. But that, again, that's the wrong
Never
strategy.
compete on price.
Right?
Never compete on price. If you compete on price, you are going to lose every time. There's always going to be someone out there who's willing to do it cheaper than you. We don't look at that.
Exactly.
We are experts of influence. We are rock star professionals. We matter. We impact lives. We change lives. And that's what we're doing. We're impacting people. We're influencing them. And we deserve the income to match that. We got to put that aside. That's old way of thinking. I'm glad you have seen the light, Kenny. Yes.
Right. And so what, I think a lot of people start off that way when they're getting into business. Yeah. They see what everyone else is doing. They put the prices. And a lot of people start off with that mindset of, I need to be a little bit cheaper to have some sort of differentiation. But that's the thing. What we're talking about right here is when you create something that provides transformation, something that's different, then it now takes away from being the apples to apples comparison, because you can create something that is different and create an apples to oranges comparison. And now price is off the table. It's not something you have to compete on anymore. And when you start realizing, again, as Jen pointed out, the amount of transformation and value you're going to provide in someone's life, you're going to change their life forever. Not only their life, but the lives that they touch for that moment on. So when you really, truly see the ripple effect that it has, that's going to be ultimately the thing you need to reflect on. Know that value you provide, and then be confident that you're going to put that out there. And it's not going to be for everybody. It's going to be for the people who value themselves enough to invest in themselves. Not everyone does. If you have a scarcity mindset, sometimes there's a difference between scarcity mindset and abundant mindset. Sometimes people are walking around, I feel so sad for them. They're walking around this planet in a scarcity mindset, thinking that there's not enough money to go around, and that there are not people that can be served on a high level with a high ticket offering. That is scarcity mindset. It's like half glass, half full. Is the glass half empty or half full? The glass is half full, you guys. That's abundant mindset. So we need to walk around the world and look and see, what are people spending money on? And if you're not in that environment where you see people buying high ticket offerings, you need to go put yourself there. Go hang out at the BMW dealership. Go hang out at the yacht club. Go hang out at a really nice restaurant. Go sit in the lobby of a 5-star hotel, and your mind will be blown at what people will spend money on. Our mentor Dan Kennedy calls it stupid money. Like, people will spend money on the stupidest things, you guys. A lot of money. So if that's where you are, if you're stuck in that scarcity mindset, you need to physically get yourself out of that environment and put yourself into an abundant mindset, and get yourself into an environment with people that value high-end transformational experiences. Just start there, and it will change your life. In one of my keynote presentations, I've got this slide that comes up. It shows 2 pairs of jeans. They look almost virtually identical. Even the model's wearing the same shoes. And I ask the audience, I say, what's the difference between these 2 pairs of jeans? And usually someone's like, well, the one on the left's a little bit bluer. I'm like, no, well, maybe a little bit bluer, but that's not the real difference. The one on the left is $30. The one on the right is $1,000.
Yeah.
So people are paying $1,000 for a pair of jeans. Who would do that?
That's stupid money.
Nobody does that.
Stupid people money. Do. Yeah. So, but what we're doing is, again, as experts of influence and rockstar professionals, you have a knowledge, you have a solution to someone's problem that can change their life, and they want it. They want your influence, they want your impact, and you deserve the income that matches up to that level of service that you're providing. You guys are worth it. Right.
So this jeans comparison, I could say, well, if you sold the jeans, why would someone pay $1,000 for a pair of jeans? Is that ripping them off? Well, here's the thing: they want the $1,000 pair of jeans. They're wanting
it's the experience that comes from buying $1,000 pair of jeans.
It's the prestige that they want. It's the status that they want. If it was would they want the $20 pair of jeans? Not that person. They want the $1,000 exclusive high-end brand. That's what they want.
Also, when you go into these high-end stores with these high-end service providers, it's an experience. there's, they're bringing out, lemon water, and they're writing your name on the dressing room door, and they're letting you sit in a private VIP area. It's an experience. And that experience changes people's lives. As superficial and shallow as it sounds, it makes them feel confident. It gives them a status elevation, right? That propels them to go on and demand great things and a high level abundant experience out of their lives. So that's really what they're buying. It's not about the jeans.
Right.
We're just using a product as a comparison, but it's not about the jeans, you guys. It's about what is the experience, what is the transformation that your clients, customers, or patients are looking for, and how much do you value it? Because how much you value it is how much they're going to value it.
So it's the benefit of the benefit.
Yes.
Is what we're coming along with. And you can experience this even on a light scale, right? So on a light scale, if you get your hair done, right, or you get a nice outfit, you can experience that. You can experience a mind shift, a change of your confidence, a change about how you feel about yourself simply by changing a little bit about you. And you can do this with the things you buy. You can do this with the services you get. You can do this with the information and the transformation that you get. So all this is about really providing high value and transformation.
Yes.
It looks like we have another question. Nope, that was not the question. One moved on me right when I pressed the button.
I see it. Aletha says, those people that have a yes, I can have that and deserve that mentality, they are action takers that value transformation. That's exactly right, Aletha. Amen.
This is a question.
Ria, what is the best way to know what specific problems these high-end clients need to have solved by me? Ask them, Ria. So get on the phone. If you're not sure what your high-ticket problem is that you're solving for clients, you need to be able to get into the mind. You need to get into the heart of your prospects. So just have conversations with people and then keep digging and ask them why. What is it about? Because sometimes they'll come to you with what they think is the solution, and then you have to dig a little bit deeper. And just keep asking them why. Why do you want that? What is it going to mean to your life? How is this going to change your business? How is this going to change your marriage, your relationships, your life? What is it? What would this mean to you to have this burden, this problem relieved from you? Just ask them.
Good point, Jen. This past weekend, I did an interview on the Business Experts, the VOKV, which is pretty cool. And they were talking about, sometimes you'll have prospects come in, clients come in, and they seem to know what they want, and they're kind of going down the wrong direction.
Right.
They think they know what they want, right? So you've got to do something that's going to guide them in the right direction. And sometimes confrontation, right? It can create resistance. But Jen, as she just mentioned, very stealthy, is asking the questions can redirect the narrative.
Yes.
You ask questions that will direct the narrative back to what they really need.
Yes.
So that's an important strategy is not to just kind of bash your points into someone's face. You want to share your points. You want to share your thoughts and your thought leadership, but you don't want to push it so hard that people become resistant. You're like,
Okay, so think about this. When you go to the doctor with a problem, you have a health issue, right? You go to the doctor. You walk in the patient room and you sit on the table. And the doctor comes in and he says, how can I help you? What is ailing you today? And you say, oh, my stomach hurts. Where does it hurt? Right here. Have you missed school from that? Yes. Have you missed work from that stomach problem? Yes. Well, what's happening? Can you bend? Can you stand? Can you sit? Can you play sports? Can you throw? He asks questions to get to the root of the problem. He doesn't come in there and start throwing up all this medical knowledge that he has about stomach issues, right? Or trying to give you a 7-tip free ebook on stomach issues. He asks you a bunch of questions to get to the root of the problem, and then he gives you a diagnosis. And he says, here you go, Jen, you need your appendix out. And that surgery is going to be $10,000. Go see the client, the patient service team on the way out. And what do? You go over there, you sign up and you register for it. Start thinking about that. You are a doctor in your business. And you need to diagnose people's problems and give them the right solution that's going to solve their problem, not put a Band-Aid on it and not give them a, 7-step checklist, but give them the ultimate solution. Give them the final diagnosis and solution to their problem.
I like that, Jen, the medical example. We have had some medical clients, and some of them have been really good to provide transformation, because they don't just provide just the medical service. They'll also look at what are the contributing factors that may have caused this health situation.
Right.
And what can you do to change maybe your health balance, your nutrition? Do you need to work on something to relieve your stress? And kind of a full approach to addressing that issue. Because if someone has developed an ulcer because they have a bad lifestyle and they're in a high stress environment and they don't change the environment, they can treat the symptom, but they need to get back to the source. So really taking that step back and not being afraid to say, they just asked for the one thing, and what is really going to provide transformation, and what do they really need?
Your patient might come in there and go, "Doc, I need some Tums. My stomach hurts." And what if you were sitting there handing out Tums and stuff like? The doctor wouldn't be doing his job. And we're the same way as consultants and experts and coaches. We are the same, you guys. It is no different. Quit handing out Band-Aids. Quit handing out Tums. Solve people's problems. Get rid of that pain. Get rid of that problem. And if you don't know what it is, just ask them.
Cool. So we have some cool opportunity for people who are tuned in. And if you wouldn't mind sharing the opportunity we've got for everyone who's kind of tuned in. Oh, thank you
Thanks,
much, Ria. I appreciate it. It's awesome.
Yeah, so what I've been working on right now is, since my coaching clients and my consulting clients, they want to create their own high ticket offers. They want to be able to offer a $3,000, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 solution to their clients. I've set up a unique process that I do. It's called helpmefindtenk.com. I can help you find $10,000 in hidden revenue in your business, and I can do it in under 45 minutes or less. Plus, you get a free copy of our new book called 45-Minute Business Breakthroughs, in addition to your 45-minute breakthrough session. So if you're looking for that, how do I create my high-ticket offer? Where can I find $10,000 in my business? It's really not that complicated, you guys. We've got a system and an approach for it. So all you have to do is go to helpmefindtenk.com and download a free copy of the book and get on my calendar so that we can talk about your specific business. I'm going to ask you a lot of questions about your business as a doctor and as a diagnosis, and just make sure that your business is set up for success so that you can offer your clients high ticket offers and give them the solutions that they're looking for. They want these solutions, you guys. Someone right now is wishing, praying, and hoping for the solution to the problem that you have, and they deserve it, and you deserve to get the income in relationship to the impact that you're going to provide for their lives. So go to helpmefindtenk.com. Thanks for putting that up on the screen, Kenny. Appreciate it.
So this is really a win-win again, because we talked at the very beginning that number one, you want to create something that's actually providing value. You want to make a transformation. You want to serve a higher purpose, right?
Yes.
You really want to find fulfillment. That's how you can find fulfillment. It's not how much money you make. Is by the value that you provide, using your unique gifts, following your true passion. Now,
impact.
While you're doing that, money is an important part too.
Yeah.
Because if you want to make a bigger impact, if you want to transform more lives, if you want to be a bigger amplifier in the world, you've got to have money to do it.
Yes.
So money not only provides you opportunity, it also gives you the ability to help more people.
Yes.
So if you're just working on trading time for money, playing it small, you're going to have limited ability to provide more value to people. So we've got to shift the mind and got to think amplified. So I suggest going here. This is an opportunity we don't give out to everybody, but we are giving out right now to people who are tuned in. So go to helpmefindtenk.com. Take advantage of that opportunity since you tuned in and you saw this come up.
All right. Well, thanks for joining, everyone. Appreciated it. And if you have any other questions, feel free to write them in the chat and we'll respond to them after the broadcast.
Yes, excellent. We are going to be doing this on a more regular basis. So if you found this valuable, if you think someone else would find this valuable as well, we appreciate any likes, thumbs up, wows, any sort of emotional comments. Shares are really, really valued. You know, sometimes just sharing something could be a big game changer for someone that you know, someone that you like, someone that does business and is having a little bit of challenge getting their business off the ground, getting the results that they need. Sometimes they need a little bit of guidance, and it is our mission to inspire and empower businesses to thrive in their business. So we even wrote a book on it called Amplify Your Business. Right now
we write lots of books. We write tons of books, constantly writing books.
We're in the middle of writing our second book, Boost Your Business, and we're excited about that. So that's going to be coming up shortly. So thank you for the wonderful comments. We got some wonderful people thanking us. Appreciate it.
Infotainment, that's what I'm talking about, Elite.
Yes.
Thanks for joining, Casey.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Rhea.
All right. Well, you have a awesome and productive day, and we will catch you on the next session. Oh, I want to do one more thing.
Oh, gosh, here we go. But wait, there's more.
There's more.
Just wrap it up, Kenny. Wrap it up. What you got now?
I'm going to put it in the comments. So just look out in the comments. I'm going to put a link in the comments so you can sign up to receive updates about these live streams. So you can
that's good.
Be notified about the future live streams. So just be on the lookout for that so you can sign up and you can get this information. All right. And that, we're out.
All right. Talk to you later. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.